Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. So I just wanted to give a brief description of what this channel is about. So the goal of this channel is to answer every question that an international student might have. That is before they come, after they come, during their stay, or even after they complete their studies. So basically, uh, it will be more of us learning together. And there are questions that I've been asking myself that I asked before I came, questions that I ask even during my stay here that I'm still trying to figure out, and questions I'm asking that's like, what would I do after graduation? Where will I be after graduation? Are there opportunities for me here in Russia after graduation? So those are some of the questions that I want to answer with my page, with this channel. I remember before coming to Russia, and to be honest, there was never really like a plan to come to Russia. After secondary school, the opportunity came, and here I am. So before then, there was never really this anticipation to come to Russia, or this, plan that I want to come to Russia, or the goal being Russia. So I never really knew much about studying here, about the universities available here, about opportunities here. I was so blank about this place. So I came on to YouTube to find out more information, but there was little to no information. I didn't see, like the girlies who do college, university content and the like. I was seeing more of that from the Western side than from Russia. Maybe it's because I was searching in English as well, and their content is mostly in Russian. That could be a major reason as well. But I didn't see anyone like me who was making content, who was talking about Russia. And to be honest, that kind of spooked me out. I was thinking that I would be the only African here. Like my group would be the only Africans in Russia at that time, because I never really heard of people coming to Russia to study. I never heard of people graduating from Russia. So I was a little bit ignorant about it. The information wasn't there per se. So this channel is basically that, like me exploring Russia, answering the questions I had from the very beginning, like before, during, and after studying in Russia. Like what's next? So I just want to bring you guys along that journey with me. So we'll be looking at the financial aspect as well. I remember having a conversation with my mom, and she was telling me about this guy who studied in Russia as well, and comparing the two guys. So one studied in Russia and the other one studied in China. They were basically brothers, yeah? And she said that the one who studied in China was more innovative. He was more into the business aspect, and he made more money than the guy who studied in Russia. So the guy who studied in Russia, it's like she was saying, maybe there are no opportunities here. There's no way someone can make money and grow and expand and just build wealth here in Russia. So I was like, like that stuck to my mind as well. So when I came here, it was more of like learning or finding out more information on that subject of creating wealth as an international student in Russia. and just building from there, because we won't always be here, and just how can I use every opportunity I have here? What opportunities are available to me as an international student? And so it's just not like, I just came here to get a degree. We might be missing out on opportunities if that's like where your mind is focused on only, because there are a lot of opportunities. And I wanted to open up my eyes to those opportunities and also take you along with me whilst I experience these opportunities. And it's not really, for me, it's like, I want to help myself, but in the process of helping myself, I want to be someone you can look to, and the road I create, you can easily walk through it. If you ever come to Russia, if you ever find yourself stuck, you can just come to my YouTube channel and see what I did to make it. Because I know it's a fact that there's a breakthrough coming. I just don't know when or how, but there's a breakthrough coming, and I want you to be part of that process. So that's just a brief overview of what I want my channel to be about. It's just simply the process of my growth here in Russia as an international student, how I live, how I build, how I associate with people, how I network, how I interact with people, and how I'm just maximizing the opportunities available to me as a student in Russia, especially as a student. For example, there are a lot of opportunities in school, in university, that you can grab as an international student in Russia. For example, you have access to scientific research work, like conferences. And if you don't like grab those opportunities or move towards them and take part in them, you're missing out on you're missing out on a lot. You're missing out on opportunities. Those little conferences, those little scientific works, those article writings can open up so many doors for you that you might not even know. So like those are little aspects to this channel I want to include, and I want you to tag along, be involved in the journey. If you can comment, and if you want a specific topic you want me to talk about, like in depth, or maybe you haven't found the video you're looking for or information you're looking for, something that's beating on your heart, please write it in the comment section, and wherever I can, whenever I can, I'll be able to create a video on that topic. So yeah, that's was all for this video. I hope to see you in my next one.